From a data analyst to a senior data analyst, beginner to advanced, Prithwijit had it all. Hey everyone, welcome to another SkilloVilla success story. Today we have Prithwijit Paul with us, who successfully transformed his career from being a sales executive to becoming a data analyst. Let's hear about his inspiring journey and the challenges he overcame. Hi Prithwijit,
Hi Shruti,
how are you doing?
I'm going to good. How are you?
I am good as well. Thank you so much for asking. So, how's it going? Everything for you, Prithwijit?
Everything is going really great actually. And what about you?
Yeah, everything is good at my end as well. Great. So, I'll just give a context to our audience here. So Prithwijit is one of our students at SkilloVilla. He had a great journey with us, and here he is to answer whatever queries and doubts that a person have, before pursuing a course in data analyst or data science industry. So, thank you so much, Prithwijit, for doing this and taking out time for us. Before we dive deep into your online journey with SkilloVilla, let's first know about you. So if you can just briefly tell us about yourself, what were you doing before joining SkilloVilla? What have you pursued in your graduation? All of that.
So basically, before I joined SkilloVilla, I was just a graduate. I did my graduation in BBA. I was a BBA student, and before joining SkilloVilla, I was trying to get into data analyst, but I didn't have the right skills to go and join. I was not even really confident to give interviews, and I was not able to crack it because of the skill set that I was missing, which SkilloVilla played a huge role in that by examples like case problem solving statements, how to approach a problem, and then the study problems, like how to do it. And the most importantly was the technical skills, which is SQL, Tableau, Excel. Yeah, so that's where SkilloVilla played a huge part. After that, I joined SkilloVilla, and after SkilloVilla helped me get placed in Shadowfax, where I joined as a data analyst, and currently I am working as a senior data analyst.
Okay, great to know about that, and also congratulations on your promotion. So Prithwijit, I have a doubt here. So you said that you've done your bachelor's in BBA, correct? So how did you get this thought that you want to be a data analyst?
Okay, basically, when I graduated, I came to know about data analyst from few of my friends or people. The concept that hit me hard was like, being a data analyst, you will be able to solve really complicated practical problem statements. For example, how to put a bit of effort into the business so that you can get a hike. Such really cool and really exciting problems statement in the practical life. That was one thing. And if I talk about my background, I belong from a business family, so that was one other fact which led me to go and pursue my career as a data analyst. But when I started looking out for the opportunities in data analyst, I couldn't crack because I was missing certain skill sets. Apart from this problem statement, the base of how to solve this problem statement will be these technical skills. Because these tools through which we will be solving these problem statements will be Excel, SQL, Tableau, Python. So these were the skills I was missing, as I was not from the technical background. So I was totally opposite of a technical background.
Right.
So this is how SkilloVilla played a huge part in my life, where I learned the technical skills from zero to advanced level. Then I was pretty much confident that yes, I can crack an interview and be a data analyst. So yes, I did crack the interview, and today I am a senior data analyst.
Great to know, Prithwijit. So how did you find out about the platform in the first place? You were pretty much sure that now you want to be a data analyst, and I'm sure you must have done a lot of research also. So why did you choose SkilloVilla, and how did you find out about SkilloVilla?
This is one thing. Like when I joined SkilloVilla, it was really at a really initial phase. Like today, SkilloVilla is in the top 50 companies in the world. Like that's really amazing. But when I enrolled into SkilloVilla, it was quite new, and I got to know And it was a funny story actually. I started to looking out for job interviews in data analyst field. There was one actually Naukri.com. So there was one recommendation of data analyst and SkilloVilla. I thought it to be a company. I went and I applied for it. Then I got a call regarding a webinar where I got to know about SkilloVilla and what SkilloVilla actually is and how SkilloVilla can help me in my overall journey. But at that time, as it was quite new, I was also like most of the people, we think, should we get into the platform or not? Because what if this happens? What if it turns out to be something different? What if it backfires? Or I don't get the things that I expected? So I had the same thought at itself at that point of time. But the things, the curriculum and everything, when I saw, I thought, yes, these are the things and the way I came to know about the whole data, like depth of data analyst and data scientist. So I was somehow convinced that yes, this was the platform for me and it will somehow help me in life. And from there I joined, and today actually it is helping. And today I am here right now being a data analyst, just I will say because of SkilloVilla. Otherwise I wouldn't have perfect right skill set to be a data analyst if not been for SkilloVilla.
Got it. And actually, it's also, I mean, SkilloVilla is always there to help you out, but also it's your hard work, I would say. And I'm sure you must be consistent in performing well, doing your assignments and on time. That's the result that you got certified and you got placed as a data analyst.
Right, and that's actually a true fact. See, I was from a non-technical background. If today I wouldn't have practiced or I wouldn't have stayed or I wouldn't have studied, I wouldn't have gone through the whole curriculum of SkilloVilla, I don't be so confident about my technical skills, because in the interview no one is going to help, but it's only me. Like I can excel in the interview just because on the basis of what I am capable of, like what I have learned, and on basis of my technical skills. SkilloVilla will give me the path to work, but it's me who have to walk the path. Like if I don't have practice or gone through the module, I don't be so confident about my technical skills.
Okay, understood. So, like in your learning journey with SkilloVilla, what is the unique feature of the curriculum did you like the most? And also, if you can help us understand how it benefited you as.
Okay, the unique thing about SkilloVilla, which I loved and I still love, is the live classes. And it's one of the actually unique things, like no other tech platform is doing the same. But it helps a lot because like when we go through the module and these things, there is always a thing in our mind, like what will be the application of it in our real life or practical life. We even in like whenever we study, like in our normal college days or whatever, we used to have papers and everything, there was always a question in our head, like how will it benefit in our practical life? And that is where the live classes come in handy, because these live classes are basically taken by people who are already an analyst. So when they give us a very clear picture of what we are learning and how it's going to help in our day-to-day job life. So that I believe is one of the unique features I love about SkilloVilla.
Okay. So do you remember any instance with any of the industry mentor, or maybe do you have any favorite mentor, like you happen to enjoy their classes a lot?
I used to love the classes of Deepak.
Okay.
And it was one funny instance, like we used to even say, Deepak sir used to say, you know what, it will happen. So there were some funny instances and there were some other, there were some mentors. I actually don't recall his name, but he was from Facebook itself.
Okay.
Even we loved it. Exactly, Ishan Tiwari, yes.
Yeah.
Even we loved their classes. Then there was someone from Dream. I don't recall the name, but he was from Dream 11. So yeah, there were pretty good mentors. There was one mentor called Preeti. So these were like few mentors whose class we used to love. It used to be quite interactive, funny, and at the same time, really helpful actually, like in terms of insights.
Okay. So what I can infer from your answer is that the mentorship that you get from the industry experts in the live sessions helps you in understanding the industry insights, basically things that you have learned theoretically, how you can, apply it practically in order to solve those real life business problems. And I'm sure these industry experts also used to bring case studies from their company in order, and through that you can understand what is the working pattern for those companies like Facebook, Swiggy, so and so forth. So you must have the understanding of various companies as well, along with the practicality of the skill sets that you're going to apply in solving the business problems. Okay, great. I'm not clear with one thing. So when you joined SkilloVilla, were you also doing some job, or you were doing your college, or like you just completely dedicated your time on the platform?
No, before I joined SkilloVilla, I was working as a BDA in a company called Planet Spark. I didn't feel it was the domain I want to build my career in, so I was continuously looking out for opportunities in data analyst, in the analyst domain. When I joined SkilloVilla, I left the company. I resigned from there, and I enrolled in SkilloVilla in the mindset that yes, no matter what happens, I have to do it.
Okay. I mean, that's great. That is a mindset that everyone should have. Even if you are working in some company, or you were a college student per se, or if you are completely dedicating your time to SkilloVilla, you should have that mindset and that dedication that you have joined the program now. So it's not the one side that SkilloVilla will provide you resources, and if you're not taking advantage of those resources, not studying properly, it will not lead you anywhere. So it's both the way.
I believe it's not only about SkilloVilla, it's about any company. Even if it's our college can give us the resources of study, or like SkilloVilla can give us resources to study. But in the interview, SkilloVilla can just go and crack it. It has to be us who will be cracking it. So yeah, if we don't utilize these resources, if we don't study these resources, look out for the resources, we can't crack the interview, because that will be totally on us.
Exactly. Now, since that you talked about interviews and everything, I would want to know your placement journey as well. Like, what was the process for you and how it went for you?
Yeah, so it all started with this resume building. So even SkilloVilla helped me build the resume.
Okay.
Then we had several mock tests, so that before we face the actual interview, we are pretty confident about the interviews. At first, when I started, I was quite nervous about the interview, because I had the fear, what if I fail? I was confident that yes, I had my technical skills was kind of good, but still I had doubts. Like in that case, I said these mock tests really helped me build the confidence. When I went to the actual interview, it helped me a lot. And also from that, before we went to the interview, our mentors, definitely like Deepak Kharol, everyone they were really supportive. They called us and said it will all be good. It was overall a whole support, quite morally and as well as in terms of everything, like
Professionally, you had like
exactly, yeah,
support from the team. Okay.
definitely.
Okay. So, like rightly mentioned, Prithwijit, like the agenda of these mock interviews is that only. One thing that you previously mentioned, that it is you who is going to be there in the interview, and it is you who is going to actually answer those questions which will be asked by the interviewer. SkilloVilla can only help you in preparing you for the interview. Ultimately, it's you who have to crack. For all the students who will be reaching to the mock interview stage, I would recommend them take these mock interviews very seriously. It's a stepping stone for towards your success. One milestone that you have completed by getting certified on the platform, which also happens when you are completing your assignments and submitting it on time, all of those things. Then you get certified, and after that, if you are following the steps, building your resume professionally and going through all the mock interviews, taking it seriously, then there is no stopping. I mean, you are already there, and it's just a mere 1 hour interview, or maybe like 45 minutes interview that you have to face, and you'll definitely get the job right there. Okay, Prithwijit. So as a final word, like, is there anything or any recommendation from your end to all those freshers out there who wants to venture into data industry and also wants to become a data analyst? So if you have any recommendation for that.
Definitely. The thing is, there is nothing called like you can't do. There is nothing impossible. Even if you are from a non-technical background, or if you are from a technical background, you definitely can be a data analyst. It's just you need to be focused enough, and you have to involve yourself in the curriculum. Like you have to invest yourself in the curriculum to get the learnings, because that will help you in the going future. Because even after you become a certified data analyst, just like I am, and you start working in the practical world, this will be the skills that will be really coming handy, and this will be the skills you will be using in your day-to-day life, and that will take you to a different level in life. So yes, like even after joining, you have to study, and yes, be focused, and yes, they can do it.
Okay, great. That's lovely. Thank you so much, Prithwijit, for giving such an insightful interview. and it's been a great chat with you. And I wish you all the best for your future. And you are a part of our SkilloVilla alumni program, so you have the assistance whenever you need any kind of support, any kind of help. Then our team is there to help you out in your entire journey. So thank you very much.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Shruti. Yeah.
Collaborate with the SkilloVilla community today.